Hey, what is up, fellow Raiders? This is Vulcan Dan, and in today's Raid Shadow Legends video, I will go through 10 things, 5 advantages, and 5 disadvantages of being a free-to-play player in Raid Shadow Legends. Now, if you're in this video, if you're watching this video, wanting to know if Raid Shadow Legends is a fun game for a free-to-play player, if you don't plan on spending any money on this game, I can tell you that yes, you can play this game free to play and still get a lot out of it. You don't have to spend a single penny, a single dollar on this game to have a lot of fun with Raid Shadow Legends. So yeah, I have been playing this game for almost 2 years. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And yes, I do definitely recommend being a free to play player for Raid. And when this game started before, I would say that yes, it was more pay to win, but now with all of the updates, all of the new added events, added rewards, it seems that the company is actually making it more free to play friendly. So it seems that they don't want us to pay money to play this game, which is, of course, I'm not complaining about that. So if they're going to throw us new events, new rewards here and there, I welcome that as a free to play player. It gives us a lot of incentive to keep on playing the game without spending any money. All right, now before we start on with this video, I just want to remind those who are currently playing Raid Shadow Legends that if you are doing the Mother Cybele fusion right here, make sure you have stocked enough spirit potions, because we do have 2 epic champions that need spirit potions, as you can see there. And Spirit Keep is open today, and your last chance of getting spirit potions, if not today, it is on Thursday. So every Monday and Thursday, the Spirit Keep is open. So if you're missing some spirit potions, check your potion count right now, and if you are still missing some, go farm the Spirit Keep. So yeah, just a reminder there, because I don't want you guys to almost finish the fusion and then find out you're still missing some Spirit Keep potions, and then when you're trying to fuse, it's now closed. All right, so let's get on with the video. All right, so first thing I want to talk about is number one pro, or number one advantage of being a free-to-play player, is that you do have a lot of XP boost. This is a ×2 XP that you get from rewards, whether it's a free login reward or winning these from events and tournaments. You do get a lot of these. So as you can see here, mine is going on for 3 more weeks and 2 days. So you do have a lot of XP boost. You don't have to worry about running out. Now, when this game first started 2 years ago, this was in short supply. So you did not have a lot of XP boost. You have to wait for there to be a champion training event for you to use those XP boosts to make the most out of it. But now they seem to just throw these rewards everywhere. So now I don't have a shortage of XP boosts. I'm good for the next 3 weeks, and I'm sure that will keep on adding up. So yeah, so that's one advantage of being a free-to-play player. You don't have to worry about XP, so you don't even have to spend money to keep on enjoying this XP boost right here. Keep on farming campaign to farm XP to level up your food champions. All right, so that's number one advantage of being being a free-to-play player. You don't have to worry about paying money for XP boost. Number two is that you do have an abundance of resources such as energy. So yeah, as you can see here, let's take a look at our event rewards. Lots of energy right there, just waiting for me to use. Let's take a look at the tournaments. Let's see right here. So we have in Tag Arena, we do have more energy reward there. So they're just throwing us reward after reward. So as you can see here, more rewards there, and I can also claim more rewards there for energy. So you do have an abundance of energy in this game. You don't need to worry about running out. And if you do run out of energy, number 3 is you do have a lot of gems to use. So as you can see, I have 1,500 yeah, 1,582 gems to use. This game still gives you so many gems to spend for energy refills, or if you want to use your gems to buy more shards. You do have a lot of gems even as a free-to-play player. Now, of course, if you've seen some of the videos for the pay-to-win accounts, this gem count can go into the 10,000s or 20,000s. But yeah, I mean, I'm perfectly fine with this 1,500 gems. It does take me a while if I do decide to spend all of those. So yeah, you don't need to worry about gem shortage if you're free to play, unless you're really spending all night and trying to farm a certain area of the game. So you don't really need to worry about gems that much. And number 4 is this area right here, the forge. Now they added this area of the game just a few months ago, and this is an excellent source of great gear, especially this one, perception gear. So for a free-to-play player, it can be difficult to get high-level gear, you know, those 5-star, 6-star gear to compete with the high-level players. But with the Forge, you can do that without even farming the dungeons for those 5 to 6-star gear. You can simply get some resources right here, tap, and then try to see if you have if a good gear pops up. And you do have a lot of tries with this. As you can see, I have 675 stocked up. Also, this forge is if you don't have, or if you're running low on silver, you can use this as a silver farm. You can just simply spend this 10,000 to craft one item, and if you don't like the item that shows up, you can simply sell it for a profit. So I used 10,000, I can sell this for 30,000. So yeah, so you can even use Forge to farm silver, not only gear. All right, so, and of course, these things that I've mentioned, the seemingly bottomless XP boost, the abundance of energy, abundance of gems, and the forge. Of course, if you're a pay-to-win player, you can also take advantage of these, but I'm just saying that even as a free-to-play player, you don't have to worry about running out of XP boost, running out of energy, running out of gems, and having a lot of nice high-end gear. You can still have those even as a free-to-play player. And the last thing that is an excellent advantage for free-to-play players is you do get a lot of high-end, excellent champions even if you don't pay for extra shards. So we do have some free champions that we get for simply logging in the game or just playing certain parts of the game. Like one example here is, and this guy is an uncommon champion, so it's very easy to get, Armiger, which has this A1, which is or one of the best A1 for decreasing the turn meter of the enemy. So yeah, so it's an uncommon champion, very easy to farm, very easy to level up. So yeah, so if you're a free-to-play player, you can get champions like this that can still be used up until the end game. I personally am still using this uncommon champion in a certain Doom Tower boss. So yeah, so then that is of course very free-to-play friendly. Other examples of champions are this one, High Katoon. You get her after 30 days, so just 1 month of playing a game, you get an excellent champion. She is most definitely used in the early game and mid game arena because of her speed boost. Where's that? There you go. The speed boost right here. So yeah, so definitely an excellent champion in the early game. After getting her for 1 month, you're probably going to use her in a lot of aspects in the game. And personally, in my Barbarian Faction Wars team, I use High Katoon for stage 21, and that's really the last stage of the Barbarian Faction Wars, and I still use her. That just shows how excellent she is. Another free champion is Dark Elhain. You'd also get her by logging in your game for X number of months. She is a free champion, and she is excellent in many areas of the game, such as the arena against those nasty torment teams, or any opponent that would freeze your champions. She is excellent there. She is also excellent in the Ice Golem. So yeah, so she is one of the champions that I didn't put speed boots on. I just put her in attack percentage boots with crit damage gloves, attack percentage chest, and she does a lot of damage. So yeah, so definitely one of the best free login champions in the game. Another free login champion that is also excellent that I'm also using in my faction wars is this guy right here, Grush. He has this A1 leech, which helps keep your team alive, and you can even use him in the clan boss. You know, putting that leech there will help your team stay alive, so you don't need to put lifesteal gear on your champions because leech will act as that lifesteal. It also has this decreased attack A2 and this heal in the A3. Also, he has 2 AoE skills, so he can definitely help you out in a lot of waves. He does hit hard, so I put him with a lot of damage, and he is a very good champion, especially that he is a free login reward. So definitely use Grush, level him up when you get him. Another one is the Demon Spawn Legendary. Yes, it's a free legendary champion, Drexstar. You do, or you can use him in a lot of end game content, and you can technically get him for free by simply farming the Tag Arena Bazaar. Well, yeah, I don't have him right now because I have already claimed him. You can claim him once, but simply by just farming the Tag Team Arena Bazaar, you can collect Drexstar fragments. You can get 1 fragment per day. So once you collect 100 of those fragments, you can summon Drexstar. Now, if you're starting to play Raid, you're in your first or second month, make sure to check the Tag Team Arena and see if you're already purchasing those Drexstar fragments. All right, make sure you get him. He is one of the best legendaries in the game. Definitely very useful. Another free champion is Seal of the Drakes, which is very popular among both free-to-play and pay-to-win players in the game. She is an excellent legendary, and yes, you get her for free just by simply logging in the game for a few months. She has this decreased speed and decreased turn meter A1, an AoE stun, and a revive, and a passive that heals everyone in your team. So definitely one of the best champions in the game, and Plarium just gave it to us for free. So definitely use her. She is in my Barbarian Faction Wars as well. And I'm not yet done. There's so many free champions in this game that are excellent for free-to-play accounts. You get Archmage Helmut for simply playing in the Doom Towers. He has this turn meter fill in his A1, stun in his A2, and 3 buffs in his A3 for your entire team. So Archmage Helmut, definitely a great champion to have. He will be your first Doom Tower champion reward because you get him by farming the secret rooms in normal Doom Tower. So he will be your first Doom Tower reward champion, and he is definitely an excellent one. So that would give you more incentive to keep on farming the Doom Tower. All right, and I'm not yet done. Also, another Doom Tower reward is, there you go, this guy. If you're having trouble with the spider, you can bring him because he has an AoE HP burn right here that is perfect for the spider. You can even use him up to the final stage of Spider 25. He will be excellent there. And yes, again, he is free. You don't even have to book him because his booking his A2 just gives him more damage. You don't really need damage from the skill itself, but you need the HP burn that this applies. And of course, for HP burn, if you're familiar with the mechanics of that skill, you don't need, or you don't want it to immediately kill the spiderlings so quickly. You want the spiderlings to stay alive as long as you can to make sure that the HP burn procs that would beat or help you beat the main spider boss with those HP burn procs, right? So Akoth is the second Doom Tower champion that you will get after Archmage Helmut. And lastly, let's go to another free legendary. So you get this legendary champion right here, Razin Scarhide, by fusing him. Let's see if I can, he might not be here because I've already fused him. Yeah, so we don't have him, but he will appear here as a permanent fusion, but he will disappear after you have fused him once. He is an excellent champion, especially one that you can farm for. You just need to collect the necessary champions, level them up, fuse them together, and then you will get this excellent legendary right here. He is excellent for the Fire Knight because he has this 3-hit A1 that screams Fire Knight right there. He has a decreased defense and weaken in his A2, also excellent for the Fire Knight, and decrease the turn meter by 100%, also excellent for the Fire Knight. So all three skills will definitely be useful for the Fire Knight, and also excellent for the clan boss as well if you pair him up with the Giant Slayer Mastery and with the decreased defense and weaken. Definitely a great champion to have, and he is just free to play. And so it took me a long time to go through all of these free to play champs right here, but that just shows how much the game throws these free champions at you so that you can complete the different areas of the game. So let's just go through the dungeons right here. So yeah, so we can use Dark Elhain for Ice Golem, Akoth for Spider, for Fire Knight we have of course Razin Scarhide. Dragon, you can simply use any of the hard hitters that we have mentioned right there. Just throw your best champions and they will do well in the Dragon's Lair. So the game is actually giving you champions that can finish all of the contents in the game, and that is why Raid is very free to play friendly, especially in 2021. Now of course it's not all fun and a lot of free stuff. If you're a free to play player, of course there are some disadvantages as well. Number one is that you will have longer dungeon runs. Of course, being a free to play player, of course the obvious thing is you will not have as many champions, especially the legendary ones, as opposed to the free or the pay to win players. So of course your dungeon runs, while you can finish them, it would take you a little bit longer because maybe you have gear that is okay gear, but not excellent, not end game gear. So like for example here, my Fire Knight, I usually farm stage 24 so I can finish it in 2 minutes and 22 seconds. If you're a pay to win player, you can probably drop this down to a minute and a half. Yeah, so but as a free to play player, this is not too bad right there, but you'll have to know that you will take longer than the pay to win players for Dragon. So yeah, around 2 minutes for stage 24 and 25. If you're a pay to win player, that might again drop down to even less than a minute. So yeah, my runs will take around 3 times as long as those pay to win players, but that's all right as long as I'm finishing the highest content in the game. Spider 25, I can finish it in a minute 37. I've seen players that finish this in like 15 seconds or less. But yeah, so I don't have that kind of gear. I probably could, but that would take a lot of resources to build, and I'm perfectly happy with this 1 minute 37-second run. And yeah, for the Ice Golem, which is usually a very long dungeon to run, I don't farm stage 25. I think I just did this once and then left it. I just farm stage 20 for Ice Golem, and I do it in 2 minutes 30 seconds. So yeah, your runs will definitely take a little bit longer if you're a free-to-play player, but yeah, that's one of the disadvantages. Another one is silver. So yeah, as you can see here, I have 30,000 silver right there. Of course, that could be a lot more if I'm pay to win, but I have to really manage my silver when playing this game. And silver is mostly used for upgrading your gear. Now, I always wait for an artifact enhancement event before I upgrade my gear. So we have one live right now, and I've actually finished it. For me to get to the highest reward here, I usually spend around 20 to 25,000 silver. So yeah, I'm at 30 right now, so I'm ready for the next round of artifact and enhancement. But if I were a if I were an irresponsible, an impulsive player, and I didn't manage my silver that well, then probably I will not, have enough silver to get the highest reward in artifact enhancement. So I always have to save my silver and make sure that I have enough to get the highest reward in the artifact enhancement event. And we usually have those events every around 4 to 5 days. So yeah, so you do get those quite regularly. So make sure you are saving your silver for those events and not upgrading your gear just whenever you want. And of course, you have to be very selective when upgrading your gear. Make sure that you're using the right gear, the gear that you want before you upgrade it, because you don't have that much silver as a free-to-play player. Another or the third disadvantage of being a free-to-play player are masteries. Now, I do have some masteries on a lot of these champions, as you can see here, but eventually we will run into someone that does not have masteries. Yeah, so Krila right here doesn't have a single mastery on her. Yeah, so and also Iron Brago, which is an excellent champion, but it just so happened that he was not in my priority list for mastery, so right now he does not have a single one. So yeah, you will have champions like here, Ursala the Mourner, another excellent champion, but again, I just have to prioritize who to give masteries to, especially as a free-to-play player. So a lot of so Inquisitor Shamel also does not have masteries. Basher has the bare minimum of masteries right there. Padma, none. Who else? Mordecai, that I use in my Spider 25 team, does not have a single mastery. So yeah, even the champions that I use a lot don't have masteries at all. Rector Drath, no masteries. Ursine, just a few. Nazana, nothing. Oathbound, nothing. Archmage, one of the best champions in the game, no masteries. So yeah, so as you can see here, if you're a free-to-play player, you will have to accept that not all of your players will have full masteries. Now you can farm just, tier 1, tier 2, maybe tier 3 and tier 4, but don't expect to get tier 6 on every single one of your champions. So yeah, so that's the third disadvantage of being a free-to-play player. Another one is the arena. Now, as a free-to-play player, you can get to the top tier, or at least, in gold 4 in arena. So I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about classic arena, but I'm talking about tag team arena. So here, I am just in silver 3. I can probably push to silver 4 as a free-to-play player. It's just that it is not a priority for me right now. So if I wanted to, in the next artifact enhancement event, I will invest in some of my arena champs and try to push for silver 4, maybe even gold 1, so that I can get those extra rewards. But yeah, tag team arena is one of those areas in the game where you will struggle a bit if you are a free-to-play player. Now, of course, you can choose to get far here, especially if you got some great champions, some great pulls, and you can invest in your arena champs, but the other areas in your game might suffer. So yeah, so you'll just have to choose which one you want to prioritize. Yeah, so that's number 4, and of course for classic arena, if you want to go plat, I'm not sure if Platinum Arena is free-to-play friendly. I don't think it is. This is where the really hardcore players, go for those extra rewards in Platinum Arena. So myself, I don't even try to do that. I'm perfectly happy in Gold 4. All right, and the last one is the clan boss. Now, the clan boss, especially when you get to Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare, you will definitely have to do some speed tuning, making sure that you're getting the correct stats, the correct champs with the right speed, and that can take a lot of silver. Um, and it will take more than one artifact enhancement event to make sure that you're upgrading the right gear, making sure that you have the correct speed. So it does take a lot of resources to perfectly tune your clan boss team if you want to one key or two key ultra nightmare. So it does, it's not very free to play friendly. It is possible, especially if you do find a budget guild and if you do find some luck in pulling void shards and you pull yourself a man eater early on, two if you're lucky. But yeah, but for a lot of free to players, they might not have that luxury. So yeah, so the fifth disadvantage is you might struggle in the clan boss unless you really prioritize your resources, your silver, your masteries. Of course, you need to get them to tier 6 for that giant slayer or war master. So yeah, so it's a clan boss is a very big investment for your resources. So make sure if you make a clan boss team that you're really making the most out of it, so that you don't have to worry about clan boss for the next 6 months, one year. So yeah, so definitely clan boss is one of the things that will suffer a bit if you are a free-to-play player. But yeah, I mean, overall, Raid is a very fun and free-to-play friendly game, especially now in 2021. The company gives us so many rewards, so many free stuff. We have these daily login rewards now. Very happy about that. You do get these progression rewards here. We just had that promo code with Ninja that also gave us more free rewards. We have tournaments and events every single day. They're giving us so many energy and gems. We also have the new clan shop, and I can buy some more legendary champion fragments here, and of course more energy right here. What else? We have the bazaar, the Tag Arena bazaar, so we have more shards, more energy. So yeah, we don't really run out of energy even as a free-to-play player. So yeah, so if you're new to Raid, you're planning to start an account, and you're thinking of should I spend money, should I be free to play, I can say that you can get a lot of this game even as a free to play player. So definitely try it out. All right, so that is it for this video. I hope you found this useful. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.